Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be probably a level 3 vinyasa with weights class, so more along the yoga sculpt kind of pathway. I have no idea what weights I am using. These little ones feel like they might be like 2 kilos, maybe 3, and I think these are about 6 kilos. It's just what I have at my parents' house while I'm visiting them. So you grab whatever works for you, but I would say have a heavier set and a lighter set if you can. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback, please let me know in the comments section below. We are going to get started today at the top of our mats in Tadasana. Starting at the top of your mat in Tadasana, as you inhale, sweep your arms all the way up overhead, maybe look up. As you exhale, deep bend in your knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, roll all the way up the length of the spine. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Big exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, roll up the length of the spine. One more like that. Inhale. Maybe an open mouth exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Roll all the way up the spine. Inhale, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, this time knees a little straighter, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step back on the ball of the right foot. As you inhale, drop the back knee, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, hands find the floor, straighten the front leg, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Just one more here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come into your Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, plant the hands, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step back on the ball of the left foot. Drop the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, Ardha Hanuman. 2 more here. Inhale into your low lunge. This is my mom's dog. He's very curious. As you exhale, you're going to plant the hands, step yourself back, plank pose. You can come down to a tabletop here if you prefer. We're going to take a couple of circles on the wrist, so about 5 in each direction. When you finish your circles, you're going to turn your fingers to face the outside edges of your mat, so the inner edges of your forearms face each other, and then you're just going to rock side to side. Again, feel free to drop to the knees here if you need to. We're going to turn the fingertips to face back towards the toes. And then it's a very gentle rock back and forward. A little bit of a bend in your elbow here is generally more comfortable. It'll also give you a better stretch through the forearms. And then turn those fingertips forward. We're going to keep our plank pose. Take an inhale. As you exhale, come up onto the right fingertips, left fingertips, and then right palm down, left palm down, left fingertips, right fingertips, left palm down, right palm down. Keep going just like this. Find a breath pattern that works for you. Working with your Ujjayi Pranayama if that is in your practice. Otherwise, just breathing in and out through the nose. Make this our last round. Up, up, down, down. Shift forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale back to plank. 4 more. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. 3 more on your own. Come up to plank pose and then roll yourself back into your downward facing dog. From here, take baby steps of your feet all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Surya Namaskar A. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step, walk or float, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Feel free to add an up dog in there if you want to. Bend the knees, step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, raise. 3 more rounds on your own. Feel free to add or subtract whatever feels good for you. We'll meet in a downward dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step all the way through. Inhale, come into your crescent lunge. Whoops. As you exhale, this time we're going to come into pyramid pose, straighten the front leg. Inhale, come into your crescent. As you exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, cartwheel the hands down, take it through your vinyasa. So it's going to be our Surya B. Inhale, sweep the left leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, extend a pyramid. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel flow through your vinyasa. Step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, your vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel flow through. Vinyasa. Inhale, the left leg. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel flow through. Step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, step, walk or float, your vinyasa. Inhale, the right leg. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow through. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel flow through. Look to the top, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Grab your weights. I'm grabbing the lighter set of weights that I have. Come into your chair pose. Inhale, reach those arms up in front of you. As you exhale, just the right arm is going to sweep down and back. Inhale it forward. Exhale, the left arm sweeps back. Inhale it forward. We've got 9 more on each side. Stay low in those legs. Last one. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, you're going to come into a reverse fly. Arms make a capital T. Exhale, forward fold. Step, walk, or float. Chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, come through your crescent lunge. As you exhale, you're going to come into your pyramid. Sweep both of your arms back towards the back of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms forward so my elbows stay straight the whole time. Exhale, sweep those arms back. We've got 8 more here. One more. From here, sweep up into a crescent lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, open it out. Warrior two. Palms face the floor. As you inhale, you're going to straighten the front leg. Arms are going to meet up and overhead, so your palms face each other. As you exhale, palms flip down, stretch it out into your warrior two. As you inhale, palms turn to face each other as they meet overhead, straighten the front leg. And then exhale, palms face down into your warrior two. You've got 8 more just like this. Link it with your breath. Come into your warrior two, hold. Keep your palms facing down. As you inhale, your palms are going to meet, those weights are going to meet out in front of you. And then exhale, open it back out to warrior two. Inhale, bring those weights to meet in front of you. And then exhale, warrior two. So when I say in front of you, I mean to the long end of your mat. So it's like you're just moving your arms along a big table. Ooh, shoulders are burning. We've got 5 more. One more. Whew. Flip it and reverse it. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to cartwheel those hands down. Listen carefully. I'm bringing both of my weights to the right-hand side of my mat. I'm going to hold them in my right hand. We're coming into a side plank. You could do this with one weight if you wanted to. Feet can be stacked or staggered. Left palm is down. Weights are on the mat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, one or both weights reach up towards the sky. And then as you inhale, tap them down towards your right thumb. So it's almost a little bit of an over twist. As you exhale, you're going to reach it up to the sky. And then as you inhale, bring those weights down towards the top of your mat. We've got 8 more. Everything's for 10 today for the most part. One more. Bring those weights down, take it through your vinyasa, and we meet in downward dog. Weights are back underneath your hands. As you inhale, you'll sweep your left leg up towards the sky. As you exhale, step it through. Second side. As you inhale, oh, my shoulders are already burning. Sweep those arms up towards the sky. As you exhale, straighten the front leg. Torso hinges forward. Sweep those arms back behind you. Inhale, sweep into your crescent. Exhale, sweep back into your pyramid. 8 more here. Come up into a crescent lunge. Take an inhale. As you exhale, hands through center as you open out. Warrior 2. Inhale. Palms turn to face each other as you meet overhead. Straighten the front leg. And then exhale, palms turn down. Warrior 2. 9 more here. Moving nice and slow with your breath. More time under tension. One more. Hold your warrior 2. This time turn your palms to face up. As you inhale, your palms will meet in front of you towards the long end of the mat. And then exhale, open out warrior 2. Inhale, bring those arms towards each other. And then exhale, open them out. 8 more. Stay nice and low in those warrior 2 legs. Your arms don't have to be completely straight here. You can have a little bit of a bend in your elbows. Got 5 more. my shoulders. Whew. Last one. Whew, that is real. Inhale, reverse it. As you exhale, cartwheel flow through. Weights come to the left side of your mat. One or both weights will come into your left hand as you transition into your side plank. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to row that left arm up towards the sky, and then inhale, tap it back down near your right hand. Exhale, reach for the sky. Inhale, tap it back down. 8 more here. One more. Weights come down to the floor, find your vinyasa or go straight to downward dog. Look to the top of your mat, step, walk or float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, reverse fly. Exhale, forward fold. I'm going to transition to my heavier weights. You can do whatever feels the best for you. We're coming back into our chair pose. Our weights are going to be at our shoulders. I'm coming into a chair pose with my feet about hips distance apart, but you do you. Keep your chair. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to press those weights up to the sky, and then inhale, bring it down. Exhale, press those weights up. Inhale, bring it down. So keep going. Depending on your shoulder mobility and your thoracic mobility, this might be really easy or really hard. For me, it is ridiculously hard. Holding a squat and pressing things overhead at the same time, my body just does not have that mobility. It's clearly something I need to work on. So I have to come up quite high to make this work. You come down as low as you can. We've got 5 more. One more. Come into a forward fold. We're going to do a couple of repetitions of these reverse flies. So as you inhale, you're going to come into your halfway lift. Palms are going to face each other. As you exhale, hold your halfway lift, little bend in your knees. You're going to reverse fly. So palms face down, make a capital T with your arms. Inhale, bring it in nice and slow. Exhale, reverse fly. Inhale, bring it in. So when you're bringing it down, don't just let your arms crash together. Slow down that movement against gravity. We got 6 more. One more. And then forward fold without the weights this time. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, you're going to step back into a plank pose. Okay, let's see how these weights go. All right, so we're going to combine a chaturanga with a row. So you'll inhale, come down into your chaturanga. Exhale into your plank. You can take your feet a little bit wider. You're going to row right. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, row left. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to plank. Exhale, row right. Inhale to center. Exhale, row left. Inhale to center. Chaturanga. Plank. Exhale, row right. Inhale down, exhale row left, inhale down, exhale chaturanga, inhale plank. You get the point. When you row, your elbow is coming up as high as you can and you're rowing that weight back towards your hip. We've got 5 more. So our last set of rows. Chaturanga, plank, downward facing dog. As you inhale, sweep your right leg up. As you exhale, step it through. As you inhale, come into crescent lunge, weights are at your shoulders. Our elbows are going to come wide and our palms are going to face towards the front of the mat. So hold nice and low in your crescent and come into this goalpost position with your arms. As you exhale, just your right arm will press to the sky. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, your left arm will press to the sky. Try and keep your opposite elbow at the height of your shoulder. Exhale, press right. Inhale down, exhale, press left. Inhale down. We're going to try for 8 more on each side. Stay nice and low in that front leg. One more each side. Keep your crescent, but bring your weights down. You're going to hinge yourself forward like you're coming into a power lunge. The weights are going to frame your front foot. As you inhale, tap your back knee to the floor. As you exhale, you're going to press all the way up. So you're kind of in a warrior 3, but your torso is at a little bit of a higher angle. As you inhale, you're going to come back down, tap the back knee, weights tap the floor on either side of your right foot. As you exhale, press into the right foot and then lift yourself off into this like little Superman arabesque. So what I want you to focus on here is that you're really driving through that right foot. So the left foot, as much as you can, is not pressing off the floor. If you want to make this harder, the top of your left foot comes to the floor. So you're really not pressing off it at all. All that drive is coming through your right leg, glute, as much as you can. We've got 6 more. Today was my big barbell legs day at the gym and I am sore. My body's like, bitch, you already did 500,000 lunges today. Why are we doing more? We got 1 more. Because we love it. You're going to step back into a crescent lunge. Bring those weights back up to your shoulders. And then as you exhale, you're going to open out into your warrior 2. We're not going to stay here. We're going to come into a side angle pose. Your right weight is going to find the floor and your left arm is going to press up towards the sky. So you don't have to hold on to the right weight. You can let it go. imagine that your left arm is getting pulled by a string straight up to the ceiling. Your arm is going to stay in the same place in space. As you exhale, keep your warrior two legs. Somebody is pulling you up by your left hand back into that warrior two stance, but now your left arm is straight up to the sky. And then as you inhale, you're coming back down into that side angle. Exhale, your left arm is pulling you up into that warrior two stance. And then as you inhale, you're coming back down. We've got 8 more just like this. One more. Bring it all the way back down. Both weights will find the floor. We're going to step back into a side plank again. So this time our right foot is going to step back, keep the weight in your left hand, and then you're going to transition to a side plank on the left. If you need to grab a lighter weight, grab it. Left arm comes up towards the sky. We're coming into skull crushers. So just your elbow moves. As you inhale, bend your elbow, try keep your shoulder where it is in space, and then exhale, straighten your elbow. Inhale, bend your elbow like you're going to tap the weight to the side of your head, and then exhale, straighten it out. You got 8 more. I don't think I can do 8. One more. And if you reach your failure point, that's great. Oh, that's where you want to work to. And bring that weight down through center, send it off to the right side of your mat. Bring yourself through a vinyasa, and we meet in downward dog. Take a nice deep inhale. Take a nice deep exhale. Hands come back on your weights if you took them off. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. And then exhale, step it all the way through. Inhale, come into crescent, weights come back to the shoulders. We're going to do the same little arm sequence here. So arms come out to cactus, keep those elbows shoulder height. As you exhale, press the left arm up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, press the right arm up. Inhale, bring it down. 9 more each side. One more each side. Keep your crescent, but bring those weights down. Hinge yourself forward, bend that back knee. Weights are framing that left foot. Take an inhale. As you exhale, drive through the left leg to come all the way to stand in that kind of arabesque position. And then inhale, bring it back down. Remember, harder, top of the right foot meets the floor and you're trying not to push off it. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, slow, lower down. 8 more here. One more. From here, you're going to step it back into your crescent, bring your weights to your shoulders, and then open it out into warrior two. All right, left hand will find the floor. Right arm is reaching up towards the sky. Remember, you can ditch that left weight. Take an inhale. As you exhale, your right arm is pulling you up towards the sky. Keep your warrior two legs. And then inhale, slow, bring it back down. Exhale, pull it all the way up. Inhale, bring it back down. 8 more. One more. Bring it down. Right weight will find the floor. We're stepping back into side plank on the left hand side. So step your left foot back, right foot back, pick up the weight in your right hand, reach it up towards the sky. As you inhale, that right elbow bends for your skull crusher. And then as you exhale, straighten it out. Inhale, try keep the rest of your arms still, just your elbow bends. And then exhale, straighten it out. We've got 8 more. One more. Bring that weight down, set it off to the left-hand side of your mat, and then when you're ready, bring it through your vinyasa. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your weights with you as you come all the way to standing. We're going to do a little bit of balance work. So bring your left knee in towards your chest. This is going to be very similar to those little lungy things that we just did, except we're starting from the top and not the bottom. So imagine that your right heel is glued to your butt. As you inhale, you're going to bend the left knee, send your hips back. See if you can tap your right knee to the floor. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. And then exhale, come all the way to stand. So we're pretty much not putting any weight in that right leg. We're just coming as low as we can. Inhale. See if you can tap that right knee to the floor, and then exhale, bring it all the way up to stand. Good news, we've got 8 more of these. One more. We're going to stay standing on this left leg. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to bicep curl that left arm. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, bicep curl the right. Inhale, set it down. We've got 9 more each side. Keep the elbow nice and close to the body, and try not to swing the rest of your body when you do that bicep curl. One more each side. Beautiful. I'm just going to set my weights down. I just need to shake out my wrists. We're coming into the other side. So when you're ready, we're going to shift our weight into our right leg. Left knee is coming up in towards our chest. And we're going to take those same little shrimp squats. So glue your left heel to your left butt. As you inhale, send those hips back. Weights can come forward a little bit. See if you can tap your knee to the floor. Maybe yes, maybe no. And then exhale, bring it all the way to stand. 9 more at your own pace. One more. Coming up to stand on that right leg. We're going to do those bicep curls again. So our last standing thing. Exhale, curl right. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl left. Inhale, lower. 9 more each side. Last one each side. Set that left foot down, set the weights down to the sides of your mat. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. As you exhale, make your way through a vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Look to the top, step, walk or float through to a seat. We're going to pick up our weights again. I'm going with my lighter weights to start. We're going to come into a boat pose. You could keep your feet down if you wanted to, otherwise feet are going to float. We're coming back into that cactus position. Take an inhale. As you exhale, both weights will press, tap them overhead. Inhale, bring them down. As you exhale, you're going to turn your palms to face the floor, but keep that cactus position. Inhale, back to your start. Exhale, press and tap. Inhale, vertical cactus. Exhale, horizontal cactus. Inhale, vertical cactus. Exhale, press. So you can keep this. Otherwise, you can add a little toe tap with each movement. So it'll be with the press and with the falling down cactus. You could also add a double toe tap or a double heel tap, whatever you want to call it. I've now lost count, which is great. We're going to do 6 more. One more. Beautiful. I'm just going to turn. Oh, no, this should be all right. We're going to roll ourselves all the way down onto our backs. I'm going to grab my heavier set of weights for this. And I am going to turn because otherwise I think my microphone will lose its Bluetooth. So roll yourself all the way down onto your back. You're going to grab one weight because it's going to make it a little bit harder for your balance. Weight is going to come into your left hand. Palm facing your feet is going to be a little bit harder for most people. Palm facing to the midline, generally a little bit easier. Float your legs up into tabletop. Right hand can be wherever you like. You're going to take an inhale. As you exhale, keep your left leg where it is. Left arm, right leg go away from each other. And then exhale, pull back to center. Inhale, stretch away, keep that left leg still. And then exhale, pull back to center. So because we've only got the weight in one hand, you're having to work to stabilize yourself so that you don't just tilt over towards the left. You've got 7 more here. Last one. We're going to bring it straight over to the other side. So bring that weight into your right hand. Left hand goes wherever you like. Right leg stays still. As you inhale, reach the left leg and the right arm away from each other. And then exhale, pull them back to midline. Inhale, stretch it long. Exhale, bring it together. You've got 8 more here. Last one. Last thing we're going to do here, you're going to bring your legs into tabletop. Weight is going to go in between your knees. Hands are going to come behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Take an inhale. As you exhale, curl your upper body up. As you inhale, let's see if this weight's going to stay. You're going to dip your toes towards the mat, and then exhale, bring it back up. Inhale, dip. Exhale, bring it back up. Option to lower your head as you dip your heels, and then exhale, crunch everything back together. You've got 7 more. Last one. And then take that weight out. Set it off to the side. You're going to draw your knees in towards your chest. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And then a big open mouth exhale. Let your arms come out into a capital T. You're going to find your favorite spinal twist. If you like to take a bind with your legs, go for it. This is going to be a shorter cool down because I think my camera is about to die because I didn't charge it. And then bring it back through center. We're going to take it straight over to the other side. Bring it back through center. Stretch your left leg long on the mat, right leg up towards the sky, taking hold behind your right leg. Maybe doing a little point and flex through your ankle. And then switch it over to the other side. Draw the knees in towards your chest. Happy baby if it feels good. And like I said, really short cool down because I think my camera is about to die. Please take any other stretches, movements, positions you need to make your practice feel complete. When you're ready, curl yourself into a tiny little ball. Take a really nice deep inhale through the nose. And then a big open mouth exhale. Let it all go, Shavasana. As always, staying here for as much time as what serves you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time.